Hi YouTube, in this video I'll show you guys how to build your own calculator using forms. So in this video we will use Visual Studio to build a calculator application, and we are using C# language for this tutorial. So let's get started. Alright guys, I just want you to watch this full video in order to run where your calculator might work. If you miss any part, it might not work. So I just want you to watch full video, which will help you to build successfully your project. Okay guys, click on C# and find out Windows Form application. And if you don't have this, you can download the template, or I have also created a video in which I have shown how to download a template. So I'm going to name this app calculator. Okay, this is our form. Right now I'm just going to increase its size, and right now I just want to do over here a few things. Yeah, well, this is okay. Right now I'm just going to go to toolbox and write here text box. First we are going to work on appearance, and then we will start writing the code. And click check on multiple lines, and I'm just going to increase its size a little bit. Okay, so just I want you to change its name from text box 1 to T. Okay, now let's place some buttons. Okay, now I want you to change this button name to 0, and over here you have to type 0. So now go to front size. I'm just going to increase the size a little bit. Let's make it to 15. No, sorry, wrong. Okay. Now just copy this button and paste it. I'm just going to increase its size. Yeah, this one is fine. Now over here I'm going to change its name to 1, and over here 1. Just copy it and paste it. This is button 1, this is button 2. Okay guys, I'm just going to fast forward this video. Make sure you just place all the buttons in an order and do the same step which I have performed for 0 and 1. now let's make a button for C for clear, and I'm going to name this C. Okay, let's increase the size to 15. Let's see. Okay, now okay, so we are done. Now we have to place a button for decimal and for plus minus division and subtraction. Now we need a button for okay, so now we need another button for equal to. Let's make this one bigger. Increase the size and okay, pretty well. Now this part is done over here. Now we will start coding, and when I press 1 it will print 1 and 2. Let's start running this. Okay, so this is our calculator. Right now we just have build buttons and do nothing. So now we start just coding. Okay, so let's get started. So right over here, t dot text equals to 1, and semicolon. Let's run this. Okay, when I'm going to press, oh, I'm so sorry. I just have to write over here 0 instead of 1. Let's run this again. Okay, so what I'm going to do, what happens that when I click 0, it's do nothing. So what happens that when we need to 0 2 times or 3 times, so in order to solve this problem, what I'm going to do is that right over here, plus t dot text plus 0. Now when I'm going to run this program, and when I'm going to write 0 0 0, so it prints like this. So one thing we forgot to do is no, just you have to copy the statement and do this for all. So for button 1, when I just click on button 1, say I'm going to write over here 1, and for button 2, same thing. So right now I'm just going to fast forward this video. So guys, we are done. Let's run this and let's see what happens. So it is working pretty well. Okay, now so we have placed our button, and one more thing we have to do is that for clear, I'm just going to write t.text equals to empty string dot empty. What this will do is that this will clear the text box. Let's say that I'm going to write anything over here, and when I press C, it will clear. Okay, so this part is done, and yeah, now for decimal. Okay, cool. Now what more thing we need is that, let's say that I have for operation like for plus, minus, subtraction and division, let's use a switch statement. I'll tell you why we are using switch statement, and let me show you one thing. Let's declare a variable. So let's say that int option okay, why we are declaring this variable? We are declaring this variable because when we want to perform addition, the option will store 1. When we want to do minus, the option will be 2, and we want to multiply it, the option will be 3, and option will be 4. I'll tell you how this is working. Before that, I just want you to declare another variable which name is double store. I'll tell you why we are using this. So let's say that plus that if that when I press plus, option will be equals to 1, and when I press minus, the same option will be 2, and let's say if I press multiplication sign, option will be 3, and if I press divide, the option will be 4. Let me tell you why we are using this. When we press equals to sign, for equals to, so we are going to use over here switch statement, and over here I'm going to write option. So the first case is going to be when I press enter, it will perform addition. So when we press 1, case is known is first case will be executed and it will perform addition. So t dot text. Hey, but wait a second. What if where we store the second value? Let's say that we have first value in text box, but what about the second value? So in order to solve this problem, let's say that I have pressed oh sorry, let me first write the code and then tell you how this is working. So over here I'm just going to write store equals to t dot x. Okay, what this is doing is that when we enter a value, it will convert that into string. And no, just make sure just change this data type to string. And then later we will convert it. I'll tell you if you are finding this confusing. Just stay tuned. I'll show you guys how this is working. Now, when I'm going to, right now it is in string format. That's why whatever the value we press, for example, if I press 12 or 13, so that value will be assigned to this one after we click on plus sign, and then another value which we have, which will be goes to the text box. I'll show you guys how this is working. So store equals to t dot text box and t dot text. Let's empty that t dot text box, t dot text string dot empty. Let me show you how this is working. I'm going to remove this thing right now. Statement right now. I'll show you guys how this is working. Let's say that I'm going to enter this value. So let's say 12 will be assigned to store when I press plus sign, and it will clear this box because we have write it down over here that assign that value to the store. Okay, so what happens over here, that value 12 assigned to this store variable, and then it has selected option 1, and over that in equal to sign, what will perform that when the option is 1, it will perform addition and it will empty that box t dot text box. Why we have empty it? Because after plus sign we want to write something new, so that will be goes to t dot text box, but that time it will not store it. I'll show you how that thing is working. So now let's just do this for all of them. T dot text box, let's copy it, and let's just stop this program execution. And when we press minus sign, the option will be 2, and okay, so we have done till over here. Now let's just make equal to sign. Let's start writing this. Okay, case switch statement, option, let's build a first case for plus sign to perform addition for 1. Okay, now t dot text equals to convert dot to string string. Okay, so that variable which we stored value in store variable, we have to convert it to double. So first we are going to convert it, and then we are going to I'll tell you when I will finish my statement. Okay, what happens over here, that value before pressing any plus sign that has been assigned to store variable, it will be converted into double. We have to convert it to double, and then this value is as well, we have to convert it into a double. And then when it performs, after converting it into double, it will perform addition, and then it will convert back into the string, and then it will assign this case to key.text. And over here I have to write break. Okay, I'm just going to copy this one. Okay, the second case is our for a minus sign. Third one is for the multiplication, and the fourth one is for the division. So we are done, guys. Thank God you have got your new application. And after that I'll go through that what we have done till so far. Let's say that's 12 plus 12, which equals to 24. And let's say that 12, okay, what we have to let me show you guys how this is working. Let's build a calculator print. Yeah, okay, I'm going to write over here 12 plus 12, which is equals to 24. Okay, the second case is going to be 12 minus 12, which is equals to 0. And let's say what this calculated to 12 minus 12 equals to 0. Okay, now 12 let's create this 12 multiplied by 12, which is equals to 144. And let's say that how this one works. 12 multiplied by 12 equals to 144, and 12 divided by 12, which is equals to 1. And let's say what this does, 12 divided by 12 equals to 1. So let's add 12.5. Okay, we have done our mistake over here. Let's stop this. And let's go to decimal sign. T.text equals to decimal. Okay, we're good to go, guys. So 12.5. Yeah, I have done a mistake. T.text plus 12.5 plus 12.5 equals to 25. Let's see what this does. 12.5 plus 12.5, which is equals to 25. Okay, guys, so congratulations, you have built your first calculator, and I hope you like this video. And okay, let me just go through what we have done so far. First, we have built all a text box and all these buttons, and then what we have done, we have assigned when I press when I press this button, it will perform some tasks. Let's say if I'm going to press 1, 2, 3, 4, it will assign that value to the text box and it will print that value. So we have done for every button 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then we have placed our some demas button. Demas is divide, multiplication, subtraction, and addition. So plus, minus, multiply, and divide. What this does that the value which we enter right now 12.33, it has been assigned to the store and it has marked option number 3 and for multiplication sign, and then when I press this thing it will empty it because we have write.text.string.empty. We have done for all of them. Then when we press equals to sign for then we have to write second value, because first operand and and it will perform addition, and then send second operand and it will produce the result. So first operand we have to write it down, and then let's say that so that value which we have entered earlier has been assigned to store after performing addition. Let's say that 12 plus, so that value 12 assigned to the store. Now I'm going to write 13. It will be assigned to t.text box because we have write in our button t.text equals to that particular value. So we have in store we have 12 and in t.text we have 13. Right now that is in string. We have converted that thing into a double, and then after performing addition we have converted that into a string, and it will match the case. If the option is 1, it will perform addition, and it is when option is 2, when we press minus sign, option is true, and then when we multiply it, then our option is 3, so that case 3 is executed. This is how our program is working. If you might have some other logic, or you can build this in a different way, but this is mine one, so you can think on your own way how you can build it differently. I hope you like this video, and share this if you like it, and subscribe to this channel and stay classy.